Battlefield Bad Company may be touted for the biggest explosions you're going to be seeing this year on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, but does it live up to the explosion? And you know, is the story any good? Is it funny? It might be funny, but does it make the story any good? And is it going to play the way everyone expects it to play? We're going to find out right now in the XG Game Review.
Let's take it.
Welcome to the 222nd Army Battalion, the B Company, where they rake together all the leftovers and troublemakers deemed expendable by the Army. They call it Bad Company, a mismatched bunch of rejects placed to serve our country as cannon fodder. My name is Preston Marlowe. They could have thrown me in jail for what I did, but instead, they transferred me here. This is my story.
You play as one of the 4 renegade soldiers from Bad Company, a company of 4 people who have done bad and have been sent to the army to do good. You play as Preston Marlowe, the new guy, and slowly you become a part of a group full of different characters who you'll find yourself laughing at throughout the whole game. You would have thought it is a Battlefield game, you know, keep it kind of up straight, no jokes, but this makes this game so much more entertaining that you can sit back and relax.
Me? I'm due to go home in 3 days. But you best get to know the others. Taggart over here, he's a natural-born demolition expert.
What? I just like it when stuff blows up. Yeah, and that's just fine as long as it's the enemy stuff.
Yeah, and Sweetwater? Well, if you ever need somebody to talk a hole in your head, guess what you got?
That's a cheap shot. I don't really talk that much.
Shut up.
Bravo 1 Charlie, this is Mike 1 Juliet, over.
Oh, listen, it's the new dispatch girl, Miss July.
Mike 1 Juliet, this is Bravo 1 Charlie. Over.
You ought to move up ahead of the convoy to scout the terrain. I'll get back to you with further orders. Out.
Oh, she's got a real nice voice.
Sweetwater.
Check it out. It's cavalry. Yeah, isn't it amazing how we always go towards the fighting and they're always flying in the opposite? I hope those are our guns. It's a beautiful sound either way.
Listen now, boys!
Ah, typical!
Quit your whining, sweets! It's about time we got some action!
Look at the new guy, he's...
Many games have tried to be funny, but just been laughably painful. Bad Company makes everything funny. Everything that comes out any of your Bad Company's teammates' voices tends to be a line from a comedian, or it sounds like it. Pure gold comedy.
Mike 1 Juliet, you want us to use the enemy gun?
Hey, new guy, where'd you get that gun? It looks slightly less crafty than the one you had before. So, new guy, I bet you're wondering how 3 nice guys like us ended up in Bad Company, right?
I bet he won't be wondering for long.
Well, Haggard got transferred here for blowing up the biggest ammo dump east of Paris. I myself accidentally uploaded a virus to the Army Secure Network, and Sarge... Well, why don't you tell him yourself, Sarge?
I made a deal. They cut my term short if I agreed to transfer here.
Only problem is B Company has the highest mortality rate in the Army.
Great work on those AA guns. Not quite time to kick back yet, though. The trucks you spotted seem to be headed for a farm to the east. It may be a supply dump, and if you're still in the fight, you're...
You wouldn't have a couple of bucks to borrow me?
Don't give him any. He's always trying to borrow from rookies.
Yeah, because you die so fast that most of the time I don't have to pay back.
Now look at this. Acta non verba. That's the Legionnaire's motto. It's Latin, and it means action, not words.
Hang on, I was at the Taco Emporium. I think you'll find that Spanish.
Oh, just shut up. Army's launching an offensive, and we're going to be the first ones to go in.
Haven't they got guys specially trained for that?
Well, we're going in before them. They're too expensive to waste.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would be lying if I said that Battlefield Bad Company wasn't the most explosive game out this year. It's so intense with every explosion. You'd have to cut the tension with a hacksaw or a chainsaw or something with saw at the end of it. It's intense. The most explosive weapons being able to call in mortar fire or even airstrikes, guiding airstrikes into their tanks' destinations. It's an explosive event. However, you do find that some things just don't blow up, which is a shame, but you know, you can have it sometime. Although these things do stick out like a sore thumb. The single player offers solid gameplay and expect exactly the same online. It's so solid, in fact, I've done that, changed the joke already. It's good.
Here they come! Watch out for the RPGs!
Now there's one thing I do especially like, and that's the health system in the game. You don't recover health. In the single player, you jab yourself with a good syringe. Now, okay, it can get easy just to jab yourself over and over again, but you know, it breaks wind to make entertainment.
Bravo 1 Charlie, this is Mike 1 Juliet.
One of the main things about the game is because you guys have gone AWOL, you're going looting. So throughout the game you're going to be finding collectibles, gold and weapons that you can collect and keep. Yeah.
Where are they going so fast?
One thing's for sure though, is a score we can give Battlefield Bad Company. TFMX.co.uk has scored it a whopping 9 out of 10. I've been Sam Clay, head Xbox 360 games reviewer, and we'll be letting you know the reviews next time, only at TFMX.co.uk.
You lost them, you imbecile!